Hello students, welcome to the class. My name is Abhishek and we are going to discuss the topic of quantitative aptitude, and the name of the topic is profit and loss. So before this we have already discussed the topic percentage, and the topic percentage was very important for the entire quantitative aptitude. And as we discuss that the application of percentage we are going to use in many topics, so we would be seeing the application of percentage in profit and loss also, right? Okay, so let us start the topic profit and loss. Okay, so first of all, we would be discussing the terms associated with profit and loss. So, the terms associated with profit and loss are, first term that most commonly is used is the cost price, right? Cost price is the price at which any commodity is purchased simply. Second term associated with is selling price. Selling price is the price at which any commodity is sold. Third term associated with is mark price. Mark price is the price that is written on that particular commodity, right? Okay. After this, there are some formulas that we should know about the topic of. We should know about the formula before going through the topic profit and loss. So first thing that we should know is profit. Profit is the case when your selling price is more than cost price, and profit is nothing but the difference between selling price and cost price. After this, second term most commonly used is loss. Loss will be the case when your cost price will be more than the selling price, and this is determined as cost price minus selling price. Right? Okay. Whenever we say that we have to find out percentage profit or percentage loss, so percentage profit and percentage loss both are calculated on cost price. What does it mean? You can correlate the same thing with the percentage. When you have to find the percentage change, so percentage change is always calculated on original value, right? Here percentage profit and percentage loss are calculated on cost price. So when you say percentage profit, this will be selling price divided by cost price divided by cost price multiplied by 100. And when you say percentage loss, this will be cost price minus selling price divided by cost price multiplied by 100. Both are calculated on cost price. That means both will be divided by cost price. Right? Okay, there is a thing that is calculated on selling price. That thing is called percentage margin. That thing is always calculated on selling price. Margin can be calculated as selling price minus cost price divided by selling price multiplied by 100. Now what is margin? First of all, understand margin is whenever the price that is written on the particular commodity, mark price, right, is always between selling price and selling price and mark price. So margin is always between selling price and mark price, right? Okay. Third thing that you can say, what happen in case of profit and what happens in case of loss. So students, in case of profit, if we talk about, in case of profit, let us suppose the profit is of P% and let us suppose the loss is of L%. So in case of profit, when we calculate selling price, so selling price is calculated as 100 plus P divided by 100 multiplied by cost price. That is nothing but percentage increase. As in the percentage, we calculate a new value is equal to 100 plus R divided by 100 multiplied by original value. Here selling price can be calculated as 100 plus P divided by 100 multiplied by cost price, right? On the other side, if we say in case of loss, selling price can be calculated as 100 minus L divided by 100 multiplied by cost price, right? If you have to calculate a cost price, so cost price can be calculated as 100 divided by 100 plus P multiplied by selling price, and as same cost price can be calculated as 100 divided by 100 minus loss multiplied by selling price in case of loss, right? So students, this all was the formula basic of the percentage and profit and loss, you can say, right? Okay, let us start the questions. Okay, talking about the questions, I would like to tell you that in profit and loss you would be covering approximately more than 8 type of questions, right? 8 type of questions. So my humble request to all people who are watching this video, that keep patience, right? Understand each and everything very carefully and make the notes. Okay, so talking about the questions, in type 1, my question is, a table is bought for rupees 400 and sold at rupees 500. Find the percentage profit or loss. So here you can say that the cost price is 400 and selling price is 500, right? So by watching these two values, you can say that selling price is more than cost price, so we will be definitely getting the profit. So we can calculate percentage profit. Percentage profit is calculated as the profit, that is selling price minus cost price, that is 100, divided by cost price, that is the value you have, that is 400, and multiply by 100. And when you solve this, you will get the answer will be 25%, right? Coming to the second question, the question is, a chair is bought for rupees 900 and sold at rupees 810. Find the percentage loss. So students, here cost price is given, that is 900 rupees, selling price is given, that is 810, and you have to find the percentage loss. So percentage loss is the loss between selling price and cost price, that is the difference. The difference will be 90 here, and percentage loss is also calculated on cost price. So divide by 900 and multiply by 100. When you solve it you will get the value 10%, right? So here answer will be 10% loss. Coming to the third question is, a bat is bought for rupees 400 and sold at a gain of 20%. Find the selling price. Selling price is nothing but a new value in case of percentage increase. So here the gain is of 20%, so we can say that the percentage increase is 20%. So we can write it as 1.2 multiplication factor and multiply by 400. This can be calculated as 480. So answer of this question will be D, 480. Coming to the question number 4 is saying that a chair is bought for rupees 600 and sold at a loss of 10%. Find the selling price. So again you have to find out the selling price. In case of loss, that means you can write it as 0.9 and multiply by 600, so this will be 450. So your answer will be option number A, right? Okay, coming to the next question is question number 5, and the question is, by selling a watch for rupees 640, a man loses 20%. Find the cost price. So students, here you have to find out cost price. Whenever you have to calculate cost price, you have to put 100 in the numerator and respectively add or subtract in the denominator. If you have a loss, so you will subtract 100 minus 20, that is 80, and multiply by 640. If you will solve this, you will get the answer will be 800. That means option number C. Coming to the next question, the question is question number 6. John buys an old scooter for rupees 4700 and spends rupees 800 on its repair. Then he sells the scooter for rupees 5800. What is his gain percent? So, if John buys the scooter for rupees 4700 and spends 800 on its repair, so the cost price that became for him will be 4700 plus 800, that is 5500, right? Thereafter, sold the scooter for rupees 5800. That means here selling price is more than cost price. That means we will be getting the percentage profit. Percentage profit will be the profit, that is selling price minus cost price. That means 300 divide by the value of cost price, that means 5500, and multiply by 100. So when you solve this, 20 to 20 cancel, 5 2 is 10 and 0, this will be cancelled 11 time. This will be 660 divided by 4. So you can 60 divided by 11. So you can call the answer as 5:5 by 11%. So students, answer of this question will be option number D. That is 5:5 by 11%. Right? Okay. Coming to the next question, question number 7. The question is, when an item is sold for rupees 8700, the owner loses 15%. At what price should the plot be sold to get a gain of 15%? Right? So here in this question, selling price is given. Selling price is equal to 18,700 and percentage loss is given. Percentage loss is equal to 15%. Just find out the cost price. Cost price in case of loss will be 100 divided by 100 minus 15, that is 85, and multiply by 87500. When further solving this, just cut by 5. This will be 5 1 5, carry 3, 5 7 35. Thereafter 5 3 15, carry 3, 5 7 35, carry 2, 5 4 20, and this is 0. For further solving this, we can get cost price will be is equal to 100 multiply by 17 2 ja 34, again carry 3, and 17 2 ja 34. So answer of this question will be as a cost price, this will be 2200, right? And this question you are asked that at what price should that plot be sold to get a gain of 15%. So find the selling price in case of 15% gain. So gain of 15%, that means this will be 1.15 multiplied by 2200, right? Further, for solving this, you can calculate selling price will be is equal to how to calculate. We can calculate it by using calculator. This is 1.15 multiplied by 2200. So you are getting 253 multiplied by 100. So this will be 253 multiplied by 100, that is 25300. So answer of this question will be option number C. Right? Okay, coming to the next question, question number 8. The question is, a trader buys oranges at 7 for a rupee and sells them at 40% profit. How many oranges does he sell for a rupee? So students, here you have to find out how many oranges that is sell for a rupee. Here cost price is not given. Here what is given? A trader buys oranges at 7 for a rupee. That means if we calculate the cost price of one orange, so cost price of one orange can be calculated as 1 by 7, right? And here percentage profit is given, that is 40% profit. So you can find out the selling price of one orange. Selling price can be calculated in the case of profit, that is 100 plus profit percent, that is 140 divided by 100 multiplied by 1 by 7. When solving this will be selling price will be 1 by 5. So when cost price was 1 by 7, so mangoes, oranges were being bought 7 for a rupee. So now selling price for one orange is 1 by 5. So how many orange should be sold for a rupee? Answer of this question will be 5. Right? So students, I guess the question is clear. First of all, you find out the cost price of one orange, that is 1 by 7, and you further found the selling price of one orange, that is 1 by 5. Right? Okay, coming to the next question, question number 9. The question is, on selling mangoes at 36 for a rupee, a shopkeeper loses 10%. Right? How many mangoes should he sell for a rupee in order to gain 8%? So in this question, you are given with, on selling mangoes at 36 for a rupee, a shopkeeper loses 10%. So find out the cost price of one mango, because selling price of one mango can be called as 1 by 36. So just called cost price of one mango can be calculated as, in the case of loss, this will be 100 divided by 100 minus 10, that is 90, and multiply by 1 by 36 in case of loss. Right? Thereafter he is asking that how many mangoes should he sell for a rupee in order to gain 8%. That means just find out selling price of one mango here. So selling price of one mango in case of 8% profit, this will be 108 divided by 100 multiplied by cost price, and the value of the cost price is 100 divided by 90 multiplied by 1 by 36. When solving for this will be cut 3 times, this will be cut 30 times, 100 to 100 cancel, and the value of selling price will be 1 by 30. That means in initially when the cost price was 36, so mangoes was bought 36 for a rupee, and now this point of time selling price of one mango is 1 by 30. So how many mangoes should be sold for a rupee? Answer will be 30. So answer of this question will be D, that is 30. Right? Okay. Coming to the next question, that is question number 10. The question is, balls are bought at 9 for rupees 10 and sold at 10 for rupees 9. Find the percentage profit or loss. So students, you can do this question by the traditional method, that cost price of 9 balls are given, that is 10, then find out the cost price of one ball, this will be 10 by 9, then selling price of one ball, this will be 9 by 10. So find the difference between these two, right, and divide by cost price of one ball and multiply by 100. You can get the answer, you will get the right answer. but that method is comparatively long. What is the shortcut of this method of this question? Shortcut is what is given in the question. The question is saying that cost price of 9 balls is equal to rupees 10, right? And selling price of 10 rupees is equal to 9, right? Find the percentage profit or loss. What you have to do, you just cross multiply by this. Just cross multiply. You just multiply this 10 with this 10, you will get 100, and assume this 100 as the cost price, and multiply this 9 with this 9, you will get 81, and assume this 81 as a selling price. So you have two values, cost price is 100 and selling price is 81. What is greater? Cost price is greater, so you will get a loss here, and percentage loss will be calculated. The difference between these two value, is 19, and percentage profit and percentage loss both are always calculated on cost price. That means divide by 100 and multiply by 100. So students, you will get the answer, that is 19%. So I hope the question is clear. Okay, let me discuss one more question like this, right? Remaining question you will try by your own. Question number 11, if we talk about, the question is saying balls are bought 11 for rupees 10. So we can call cost price of 11 balls is equal to rupees 10, and selling price of 10 balls will be is equal to 11, right? Then find the percentage profit or percentage loss. So what you do, you just cross multiply this. When multiplying this 10 by 10, you will get 100, and multiply this 11 by 11, you will get 121, right? So here the value of selling price is more than cost price, so you can get percentage profit will be is equal to the difference between these two. Difference between these two is 21, and divide by cost price, that is 100, and multiply by 100. So therefore you will get the answer, and answer will be is equal to 21%, right? So I guess the concept is clear. What you have to do, you have to just cross multiply the numbers and find out the value of cost price and selling price respectively. So talking about the next question, the question is question number 10. Question number 12. The question is the percentage profit earned by selling an item for rupees 1920 is equal to the percentage loss incurred by selling the same item for rupees 1280, right? At what price should the item be sold to make 25% profit? So students, what is given in the question? In the question you are given with a certain profit when cost price is 1920 is equal to certain loss when cost price is equal to 1280. So we can write it as profit, that is selling price minus cost price, is equal to the loss, that is cost price minus selling price, when selling price is equal to 1920, and here when selling price is equal to 1280. So students, you can find the value of cost price here, because if we solve the value, so this will be minus 2 CP is equal to minus 1280 minus 1920. So this will be your 3200, and the value of CP will be is equal to 1600, right? So you can check the value of CP is 1600. So in the question he is asking that at what at what price should the item be sold to make 25% profit? So here what you have to do, you have to find the selling price when the profit is 25%, that means 1.25, and multiply by the cost price, that is 1600, right? And if again we solve for this, so we can check the multiplication is 1.25 multiplied by 1600, and the answer is 2000. So students, answer of this question will be 2000. That is option number C, right? So students, I hope the question is clear, concept is clear, right? Talking about the next question, question number 13 you have is, profit earned by selling an article for rupees 900 is double the loss incurred while selling the article for rupees 450. At what price should the article be sold to make 25% profit? So students, here what is given, selling price in case of profit is given, so we can simply write 900 minus CP. This is the profit, and this profit is equal to the loss when selling price is equal to 450, that means selling price minus 450, you can say it. And further, for solving this, you can find out minus 2 CP is equal to minus 1350, and further for CP you can find out 6, 2 6 12, carry bacha 1, 2 7 14, and 2 5 50. So here cost price is equal to 675. So again the question is, at what price the article be sold in order to gain 25%, that means 1.25 multiplied by 675. So we can again check the multiplication of 1.25 and 675. So this will be simply 1.25 multiplied by 675. I guess I have made a mistake in this question. The question is like at what price the article should be sold in order to gain 25% profit. The profit earned by selling an, okay, it was double. The profit earned by selling an article for rupees 900 is double as the loss. So entire things will be different, right? Entire things will be different here. You can solve for the value of CP. This will be 900 minus CP is equal to 2 multiplied by CP minus 900. For solving this will be 3 multiplied by CP is equal to minus 1800, and here the value of CP will be 600, right? And for solving the value of selling price, here selling price will be 1.25 multiplied by 600, and the value of this multiplication will be 750. So students, therefore answer of this question will be option number 1, right? So based on this concept, you have one more question, question number 14. So you can also go for question number 14 once, right? So students, that's all about the today's session, that is the base of the topic profit and loss, wherein we have discussed the terms associated with profit and loss, basic formulas associated with profit and loss, and the basic questions based on those formulas, right? So that's all for the today's session, students. We will discuss further types, further 7 types in the next respected videos, right? Okay, thank you.